Hey guys, Arcelius here, and update 35 for Ficterra is out. This is the decorations and locations update and adds a bunch of new decorations to the game, as well as locations for 4 of the biomes that have been previously a little unlocked. We're going to jump right into the patch notes, so here we go. Let's dive right in and quickly go over the patch notes. So first, new locations for the 4 new biomes. The Obsidian Snow Plains biome got some new stuff. There's a snowman trial, there's a tower, there's a big obsidian spire. Uh, this biome only had an obsidian Stonehenge from before, so this one got a lot of new things, a lot more diverse now. We also added basalt to the biome itself. We changed it. Before it was just obsidian and snow, and sometimes you would find common ore. Now basalt will actually spawn. This biome was just so inhospitable. There was no stone. You had to dig far deep and sometimes like below obsidian to get to stone. So this really helps if you're doing a single biome playthrough or you just want to start a game in this biome for some reason. Uh, Next to the swamp biome. And the swamp biome also only really had one thing, and it was pretty boring biome. The swamp is basically just flat with water on it and a whole bunch of pine trees. So now there's some stuff. Either there's an impling outpost, there's an underground cave filled with treasure. You can see one of the towers here. This right here is a kind of a lookout tower thing that spawns from the biome. Next is the Glacier C biome, and the Glacier C biome actually had zero location spawn, so this is a lot more exciting. And this biome was also pretty inhospitable. I tried doing a playthrough here with Tester, and it went okay, but you basically had to go out to other biomes to get anything because it was just water and snow and ice. So now I added some new things in here. Add some more like loot chests and areas to find. Uh, the picture here is part of that. This is an icy crater. You can see there's a golem you can fight and get a chest. There's also an abandoned military base and a small research outpost, which you can kind of make out in the very back of that image. And the last biome that got kind of a rework in this thing is the dreary beach biome. Uh, and this is kind of a well, it's dreary. It's a beach. It's kind of dark. It usually is beside like the harrowing woods biome, but without trees. It's kind of just rocks. We added some new things in there. Here's the picture of the grave site, one of the new locations at night. Completely normal. Don't dig up the grave. There's nothing in there. Don't worry about it. Candles and stuff. And we also got a nice big tower. And actually, we're going to switch over and just take a look at that right now. Right. So here's the inside of the tower. This is kind of how we built the tower. We can get a look at the outside here. Very dry. This is the dreary beach biome, by the way. Very dreary. This is the new tower, and this is how we spawn it. How it's been like created in the game. When it does spawn, it'll spawn with some monsters inside, so it won't be so easy. But this also shows off some of the new decorations we're going to talk about in a bit. You got this decorative candle, single candles, this sort of thing. Go up the stairs. Pretty dark in here. I don't think I'm holding any. I'm not holding a torch or anything. Just a little bit more. You can see we've added some bookcases and stuff like that to the game. Just fly on up. Also added the lectern. At the very top of this tower is your reward, a mythic loot chest. But like I said, monsters will spawn here normally when you find it in game, so it might not be as easy as just walking up a few sets of stairs. Alright, back to the patch notes. As I said before, there are 4 biomes in this update, and one from before the Red Rock Desert biome. We're going to go through all the biomes in the next several updates, adding more locations to it to make the world a much more vibrant place, and a lot more things you can find and explore in there. The next section is the decorations. So you've already seen some of the candles. You can see them in this picture right here, and in that dreary tower. And you can craft candles. They provide a low amount of light. You can see here, and they can be crafted at the tailoring bench with wax, which is also newly added, and thread. Previously used to make backpacks and stuff. There's also different variants. if you look at this picture, you can see there's a 3 candle, there's a 5 candle, small things. There's a candle, like a little candlestick. There's also the candelabra, which is this one at the back, right next to the tombstone. And that one you could actually carry in your offhand if you want to provide light. It is actually brighter than some of the other light sources you can carry in the game, but it has a lower radius. So you can't see as far with it, but it'll be brighter. We've also added some furniture to the game. There's a wooden table and wooden chair that you can craft at the wood shop. There's a drawer, which you can also craft at the wood shop, and it works just like a chest, but it's a little more decorative and furniture-like than a less pirate-like, I guess. We've also added some bookcases that you see in the tower. There's empty ones, there's styled ones. Currently these are uncraftable, but you can put them in dev mode, or you can find them in the world. We've also added 2 new door frames, or doors with frames attached to them you can use. And an office table, a radiator, a military bed bunk, and a little cart you can push around. And these can all be things you can find. They're currently not craftable, but we might make them craftable in the future. We also increased the number of images you can use for paintings in the game. We've added 32 new paintings and images, and one set of paintings we really want to get with flags. Most images in the game are square, and flags are kind of rectangular, so we wanted to make some specific images for that. So we added 7 new flag images to the game, including a pirate flag, that are better suited to flags than to normal picture frames. We also added a bunch of new images for painting specifically. We added 9 new patterns, and we tried to vary the color a little bit more this time than we previously had. So no matter the mood of the room you're in, you can find a painting you might like. We also added in just some more artistic images and 7 new images of art of people, basically. Here you can see the tower already showed. There's a bunch of other miscellaneous changes that we'll quickly go through. You can use sticks for something. You can turn it into charcoal. It's just coal at the moment in the furnace. Just because sticks did nothing previously other than clog up your inventory. The time set command now works correctly in multiplayer. Set F so that you can freeze time. We did some stuff with the modding. A bunch of things with the modding just so that brings it more in line with stuff we can do actually in the code. Objects now place a little closer. Before it was a 0.5 meter gap between placing one object on top of another object, but we lowered it to 0.01 because you can really tell with the candles that it's far above that. Yeah, modding stuff. And we changed/fixed the mechanical door, because previously you would control right click to open the door, but somewhere we broke it so that it would just normal right click, which is also bring up the frequency dialog, which means the door would not open because the mechanical door requires a signal, and the frequency dialog would pop up. So we changed it now to be F, so if you look at the mechanical door and press F, it'll bring up the frequency dialog, and right clicking will do nothing like it's supposed to do. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. That was an overview of the Update 35 patch notes. Stay tuned. A new patch probably coming out in a week or 2, where we'll dive into some new biomes and add some locations to the game. Check out Ficterra and Steam, and I'll see you later. Bye.